Whoa, it's the Illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. I'm at a yellow wall. We've made some videos here at the yellow wall before. All right, man. I don't know how any of it works, man, except the universe does talk if you choose to listen. So, if you've been paying attention, I've been putting these shows I've been working on with these young gentlemen that produced the show, The Illusion, Spaceship Earth, and so we did the acupuncture show like a year ago. Was it a year ago? Maybe it was this winter, 9 months ago. So we did the acupuncture show. So it aired last week, and it was all about acupuncture, right? But I did that show like I didn't know anything about acupuncture because the whole premise of the Illusion Spaceship Earth is like they don't tell me what I'm going to do. I just kind of show up and things happen. And so the day it airs, earlier that day, I get an email from one of my high frequency tribe members that I've established in a relationship via YouTube. And he's like, hey, look, man, I want to help your back out because I had the same problem. I'm going to hook you up with an acupuncturist. And I'm like, all right. And then like 3 hours later, he's like, dude, I just saw the video like about the acupuncture. And I go, hey, look, man, like I didn't know what was going on. I'm going to fully follow your lead, right? So his girlfriend is like an acupuncturist, but they live up in Northern California. She did all this research, found me the magic man down here in Southern California in Santa Monica, Dr. Arm. And I go, like, all right, because the high frequency tribe members, like, I've got this. I'm gonna pay for the first three sessions. Just go and take care of your back. So I go down there, and I'm in this room with this dude. He starts communicating. I start communicating, and see, I come from a place of like, I didn't do any of this. Somebody else made all this happen, which is ultimately God, but human beings were involved with getting me to this human being that's going to heal me, right? He's going to heal me. So what was cool was we started talking about my diet, what I do, why, what's going on with my back, because it got me really depressed because I haven't been able to skate like I skate and surf like I surf, and it's just been a drag, man. And so we do this whole thing, and he starts talking to me about my body, and it's all going on down in here, right? Where my kidneys are and stuff. And he's like, dude, your kidneys are like kind of taxed. We got to rejuvenate your kidneys. And he's like, we got to take care of the candida because that all has to do with your gut and your spleen. And he does the thing, looks at my tongue, and boom, 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 and we start talking about like, I kind of made the video about like fear and change coming into my life and getting ready for a new adventure. And he's like, dude, that all manifests right here. So I'm like, all right, man. And he did the cupping again. This is my second session was today. I got the full just super duper cupping thing, right? Can you see that? Can you see that? And I don't even know what it looks like. You do, I don't. So the first one, man, I could feel like it was way different than the one on our video, dude. He was like moving it around, loosening all this stuff up, and you could hear all this crackling. Like I could feel it in my skin, like crackling of like breaking up deposits and stuff in my back. And boom, I felt better, dude. Well, and then he did the acupuncture, and I left, and I was pretty sore that day, and I started to feel better. The next day, yesterday, dude, I went and did slappies on red curbs, man. I was doing slappies, skating around. But the hottest is talk about the universe and God being in charge. I was getting all into it, dude, because I was like getting my mojo back, right? My kingpin snapped in half. And I was like, okay, I got to put the skateboard back in my car, dude. Like, Like, don't blow yourself out like the day after you began healing. And so I went down there today, man, and dude, the guy was like, because he was like, you were so tight the first session, I couldn't do this crazy cupping. So he was running it all up and down my spine, and I could just hear like, if it was like the, like the packing material with the plastic dots, it was like that tick, 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 just him running the thing, and I could just feel like stuff breaking up in the deal and loosening it up. Like, I'm pretty sore like today because it was a kind of a heavy session. And I guess what I'm really talking about is God, the universal flow, and my fellow high frequency tribe members. We're all on a mission, man. But we don't really know what it is at any given time. Like, we get glimpses of it, we have ideas how it's supposed to look, we think we know how it might look, but ultimately none of us know any of this, though we've all experienced this a billion times by now, I suppose. And I began to realize, sitting in this doctor's office, session one, like this, all right, like, so I'm in the thing, face down, I got all the needles in me. He's like, he puts the heat lamps on me and he's split. He's like, I'll be back in like 40 minutes. Dude, like, I started like crying. And it wasn't like about anything. It was just this overwhelming like feeling of love, right? And I was like, oh my God, I'm so jammed up. And it's all manifested in my body, in my spacesuit, because I'm not letting go, right? I'm operating on the system of lack. I talk about it a lot in these videos, like operating on the system of lack. I've been operating on a system of lack. And this viewer came along and said, look, dude, I'm going to provide this for you, dude. Like, and then it's going to be up to you. And I was like, okay. But even when I showed up, I was like, dude, I'm rolling. I'm supposed to be here. And that's what I was telling my friend, my benefactor on this experiment, was that it didn't matter whether he put the money in my account or not, because the big move was I was going to receive the help that I needed, because it was all about engaging with this other human being, Dr. Arm. Dr. Arm's a badass, dude. I dig his whole energy, dude. But what it did is it reinforced a lot of stuff I'm already working on, and it's about being disciplined. See, I'm very undisciplined, man. I'm an alcoholic, man, so I'm super undisciplined. And so I got to get disciplined with my diet and how I work out and how I treat my body, man. Like, this is my last time to like keep my body together. And I'm pretty jammed up, but I'm feeling good. Dude, like, I'm feeling like good. Like, I can bend down and stuff. Like, I don't want to get crazy here, dude, but like I'm gonna go like fix my skate up tomorrow and go like skateboarding, dude. Like, dude, I did an ollie up onto a curb yesterday. I haven't been able to ollie in fucking 6 months, dude, and skaters will know. Like, no ollie, no good. So it becomes this thing, man, where it takes all of us interacting together to really figure out where we're going. We are the high frequency tribe. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. I was super bummed out to see that the original people are getting arrested in North Dakota, dude, trying to prevent them from doing the pipeline, even though the president said that like they got to stop doing it for a while. Typical like fake out, of course, but whatever. I mean, there's a lot going on right now, and yet like I'm super hopeful, because like I really did reach a bottom with it all the other week, and then help arrived. The minute I said help began arriving. And so yeah, I'm receiving help, because I need help. We all need help. None of us can do this alone. Life's a team sport, man. Life's a team sport. It's radical. This journey's radical. Full of ups and downs, mostly ups. But the downs are radical, but that's where we get to grow. If we don't go down, how are we gonna go up? Like, it's that weird thing. Like, It's some hippie dance, you know? I don't know. Anyway, man, I just had to chime in here today. So we're almost out of light, but we're not, because we got all sorts of light in this dream, right? Anyway, it's the illusion out.